on YouTube. It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys.
And we are back with an all-new Monday video.
We are back. It's been a long time. I missed you guys.
It hasn't been a long time actually, but
it just seems like so long.
What was I about to say? The first thing I want to do is give a happy birthday shout out to the genius himself, Kanye West, because I just feel like I'm just knowing for the first time that today is Kanye's birthday. Like I don't specifically know his birthday. I know he's a Gemini, but I just don't specifically know his birthday. So when I got on the internet this morning, I was like, oh my God, it's Kanye's birthday. Like I wish I had a shirt that had Kanye on it.
Right.
But Kanye, what I will say, did you have something to say?
I said I want my Kanye West is a Gemini shirt, but it's broke. Damn.
Kanye, what I will say is you need to get your wife.
That thing.
You just need to get your wife. She's no thug. She's no gangster. She's no ghetto girl. Can you put your phone right there?
Sure.
Is someone stalking you?
I don't know. I hope so. I haven't been stalking in a while.
So yeah, but I did just find out that she rented the Staples Center for him, so that him and his friends could play basketball. Shout out to Kim.
Right. That is amazing.
I was just talking to my friends the other day. That's not a topic for right now, but I don't think they're gonna be together forever.
Not right now. But it's so crazy because somebody just sent me a picture of a Kim shirt. It's so of a Kanye West shirt. So that's funny.
But yes, again, it is Monday, and as usual, I'm having the Monday blues. I'm just not having a good day. Like I just don't want anybody to bother me. I really don't want anybody to talk to me. When I'm done this video, I plan to hide in a dark hole and just wait for morning, like so I can just start a whole new day over. That's the best part about, you know, having a bad day. It's a bad day. It's not a bad life. So there's always time to start with tomorrow. But my pictures that I usually take all of my pictures from off of my phone and put them on my computer. I've been doing it for years. I was supposedly getting a new coworker last week, and the computer that my pictures were on had to get fixed. And you know, he said he was going to try to, you know, save my pictures, but they're all gone. Like, I mean, I don't know if y'all know, anybody who knows me knows what pictures mean to me. And earlier I was literally crying, like, and I was telling my mother it comes and goes, like the depression that I'm feeling, because that was over 2,000 pictures.
Oh my God.
And like all of my nephew's baby pictures are gone. Like I feel sick. Like I feel physically sick. So
many pictures though, because it's probably was like pictures from MySpace, like pictures that we've had for a long time, like younger pictures of Kari.
I'm extremely depressed.
I'm sad. I'm sorry that happened to you. Before we get into the show, I did want to say though, today is National Best Friend Day, and since we didn't get to talk all day because my phone died and your phone was here. Happy Best Friend Day, Tiff!
Happy Best Friend Day to me.
Thank you. I've been waiting to do that all day.
And I left my phone home today. I have no idea how that happened. I swore that I put it in my bag this morning, but I didn't.
Nope, and it vibrated all day long. Can I say something? Because my phone never makes noise because it's like dry all the time. I got to finally hear what a non-dry person's phone sounds like. It rings, vibrates all damn day long. It's annoying. I'm almost glad nobody calls me now.
And it's just like my friends are just like adding on to the bad days, like the shitty pile, you know. I just was like in a back and forth with one of my friends. Another one of my friends just texted me and told me she can't bring me my noodles that she promised me she would make last week, and I wanted them so bad.
I'm sorry, Tiffany. Stop answering your phone.
I didn't have it all day. Now
I know, but it just seems like it's not helping your day.
I'm just hoping Tanea doesn't add to it. So
I'm gonna try my best to be a really good best friend and not make your day worse. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
But anyway, I had a good weekend. What did I do Friday? I didn't do anything Friday, but I was catching up on Power. I was catching up on it because it was coming on Saturday. So Friday I was catching up on Power. I think we went. Oh, we only went out to go get some chicken. I was like, I knew we had left out Friday.
Yeah.
We went to go get some food and chill with my nephew for a little bit, and then Saturday we went to Tanae's goddaughter's recital, which was really, really nice. And I noticed, like, I was looking online, there was a lot of recitals this weekend. Like, I don't know if it was the end of the year for
I think it's the end of the year because school's about to be up, so like they're about to like not be in. Because it doesn't start back up until September.
Yeah, so those are really cute. Those are always cute. But yesterday, our producer took us out to celebrate for having over 1,000 subscribers. So he treated us to Sunday dinner at one of my favorite restaurants. And it was a really good time. And I just want to say shout out to him because he did not have to do that.
But he did.
But he did.
It was a
always,
nice time.
always acknowledges our good work.
Like our success, like as we're growing, I guess getting bigger or getting more subscribers or whatever. He's just always there to be like, I saw this and such and such, and good job, you guys. So that was really, really nice. And it was his first time there. So
yeah, we had fun. They had an arcade and it was a steakhouse, and Tanea ate everything.
I ate all my food.
Tanea ate like 3 rolls, a piece of steak, rice, a salad, ribs.
Is this making your day feel better? Because I don't understand how you running down my meal is making you feel better.
And she ate my chicken tenders that I left home.
How do you know I ate them?
Because I saw it on Snapchat.
Oh.
Boom.
Well, I feel like I saved you because they tasted kind of weird, so you wouldn't have wanted them anyway.
But anyway, shout out to Uncle Al. I love him. What I did want to ask was, because I know I have a couple of UK viewers, and I'm not sure. I know it's some more, but you guys don't always speak up. So I need my UK viewers right now. Right now. If you're watching this right now, I need you to comment and tell me how you can get me Kerry Washington's magazine, because she is the cover of the UK Glamour magazine for this month, and she looks fucking amazing.
That what those pictures are from with the long hair?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she looks so good.
And it's nowhere here. I need y'all. I need y'all. I need somebody. I don't care if I have to send you the money. I need somebody to send me that magazine.
Do we have to send them pounds or euros?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me know. I need that magazine. She looks amazing. It was so funny because somebody was like, finally they have Kerry Washington looking like Kerry Washington. I don't know why on her magazine cover, it's like the inside pictures she looks gorgeous. The cover always looks crazy, but this cover she looks amazing. I need that magazine. You can,
guys.
Me and you.
She needs it. What's that? Oh. Okay.
But while we're speaking about Kerry Washington, I just want to give a shout out to everybody who went and watched the Anita Hill documentary. I got a lot of messages of people saying that they watched it and it was really good, and now they're excited. Because at first when I found out she was doing the Anita Hill movie, I was like, okay, who the hell is that? Of course I was still going to watch it, but like I said, if you plan on watching the movie, you should go ahead and watch it. The documentary is on Netflix, and what was it, the cat?
I don't know. That was weird.
But yeah, she put up something the other day saying that if we don't see her a lot lately on social networks, it's because she started filming. So I'm really excited about that. And I want to give a shout out to the Cleveland Cavs, who played game number 2 last night, and they won. So if y'all didn't know, we are Team LeBron in this whole finale thing, and it's so crazy because it was a lot of bullshit on Twitter last night, and I really had to restrain myself, and I said, you know what, I'll just wait until I come onto my show and give my feelings. So this is what I want to say, because people are famous for the whole, I hate when people who don't even know about basketball and don't even watch basketball the whole year got something to say. They only like a certain team because of a certain team member.
First, you don't like the Lakers because of Kobe. Like that makes no sense.
But the whole thing is, I can do what I want to.
Right.
Like, if I decide I only want to watch basketball when it's the finale time, when it's the finals, and I feel like I want to pick what team I want to root for, fuck you. Like,
pick my team.
I don't understand.
How want to root for LeBron.
Why y'all so mad? Let me tell y'all something. Steph Curry, I like Steph Curry. He has a million people rooting for him right now.
Right.
What does me rooting for the Cavs have to do with anybody? Like,
right. What does who I root for have to do with you?
I ain't getting no check,
and you weren't either.
Like, what? Y'all want me to be on the Raleigh bandwagon? Like, no.
I'm
like
definitely
I said,
not jumping on that.
I love Steph Curry. I think his daughter's beautiful.
I think he has a beautiful family.
I do.
I am so proud of him. Is this like his first year playing? See, I don't even know. See, I don't know him. But I swear to God, I've never heard of this man ever in life until Drake. I'm still Steph Curry with the shot. Like, I'm sorry. But either way, I feel like that he has a lot of success. He's done a lot to be so young. But I want to be for Team LeBron.
And I'll tell y'all why I'm for Team LeBron. I just feel like he deserved it. That's why.
He deserves.
I feel like it would be nice if Steph Curry did win, because that would just be nice. Like, it would be like a dream come true.
Can somebody tell me if this is... I know you probably know the truth teller. Is he new? Is this his first year playing? I just need to know.
I know he's had an amazing year. He's like the MVP. So
right. He already gonna win.
But the next game comes on tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. But
oh, yeah.
Let's jump into the show. I can just imagine how long we've spent on my terrible life for the day. But
because I'm on vacation, so I've had a great day. True-ski.
But let's get straight into the pool party that was being held in McKinney, Texas over the weekend, which I looked it up. McKinney is actually a suburbs in Dallas, Texas. So it's like, you know, a small little town there. But I saw the videos going all around the internet about, you know, this pool party. So I watched it, and, you know, basically the police had got some calls that there were a lot of kids who were not supposed. Now, I don't know how true the whole, they called and said there were a bunch of black kids that weren't invited. Or did they just call and say there were a lot of people at this pool party who were not invited, and they just needed some help, you know, because it was getting a little out of hand. So, you know, from the part that we actually get to see, the police officer actually is there, and for some reason, they never show exactly why they targeted the girl with the bikini on in the first place.
Well, okay, so I don't know how, because there's so many different stories, so you really don't know. But I felt like because they said that it was a girl and a lady who had gotten a fight. So I figured that the girl was the bikini.
Okay, but either way, he has this girl down, like yelling for her to get down, pulling on her to get her to the ground. The picture that I actually saw, because in the video I didn't see this. In a picture, he actually has like his knee in her back, kneeling on her. Right. But the scariest part was when there was other kids around, it was other guys around. They were just like, you know, what are you doing? What's going on? Like, we wasn't even da-da-da. And he just pulls his gun out and he starts chasing him. Like,
this police officer, can I tell you, he was really, really on one. Like, I don't know what happened in his day prior to the call, but he had really went crazy.
Right, he really did go crazy, and
if you notice, he was, but if, like, as I was watching the video, he didn't say anything to the person who was doing the video, and he only was harassing black kids.
Yeah, but he did end up saying, because the guy that posted the video actually said something about him. See, that's why I need to see. I didn't see the whole 7-minute video. I just been seeing clips of it.
Oh, that's what I watched the first time. The 7-minute video.
Yeah, in this article they said that they talked to the guy who had the camera, and he actually did say something to him, but he was like cussing the other kids out.
He was cussing the other kids out so bad, like so. But I don't know, because I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch like a good 4 minutes of it. And the first 4 minutes of it, he didn't say anything to the little boy who
said it at the end.
Yeah, who was recording. He just, you know, he was like going off on the black kids, like the little black boy was running. They was chasing after them, like
But you could tell
everywhere.
You could tell he was out of control though, because the other two police officers, when he started chasing the other little boys with the gun, they like pulled him back, like, calm down.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like, you just want something? Like, do you have something to prove today? Like, what's going on?
First of all, let's just all know that there are a lot of irrational, crazy, racist cops still out here. Like, they still exist. There are lots of them.
Racism is not dead. So,
but what I don't understand is they don't even care that people have camera phones now. Like, that would, if I was a police officer and I was a racist prick, I wouldn't act out in a place like that, because the first thing people do now.
Well, that still goes to show you that police still think they are above the law.
Oh,
that they can do whatever they want to, and by them being in that probably little, town that they're from, it's predominantly white people, so they probably really didn't care or think that it would go as viral as it did.
Right. And
as quickly as it did.
The father is upset now because he said, I don't want some grown man putting his hands all over my child. See, now they about to flip the whole thing, because he's not just mad about him putting his hands on her. He's mad that she didn't have on any clothes and he was touching her in certain places.
Because you're not even really supposed to do that.
Right.
Like, if you want to, you should have waited for a female cop.
He hasn't even been, fired or anything. He's just, suspended or something. But I don't... It's just sad, and I'm just the best thing I can say about this whole article incident is I'm so glad that nobody became a hashtag over the weekend, because it could have happened like that.
It's so, but I think it might have been, I can't even say it was too many people, because they really don't care about the number of people right there. I don't know whether it's because they were really young kids, because these weren't even, it didn't look like they had graduated from high school. They didn't look 18. If you know what I'm saying, they look like when you graduate from 8th grade to go to the 9th grade, it looked like something like that, like some mid, they weren't fully grown.
Yeah, they could have even been 10th graders. They could have been 15, 16.
They look really, really young. But I just can't believe that watching it, I was just disgusted.
It's just so funny to me, because just close your eyes for a second and imagine it being a black cop and all white kids. I mean,
I saw
America would blow up.
What was it's just not happening. It almost it looked like he was trying to get cattle together. When he was trying to get all the black kids together. I just immediately went straight this is some racist shit. I was so upset. They better be happy I'm not a person who lives there, or I don't have a child that lives there, because I would be suing the shit out of the police department.
And they need to be sued.
I feel like every parent needs to just sue them.
And I feel like now that everybody's seen the video, because the NAACP done already jumped on it.
Because these are children.
They want answers, but like I said, I'm just happy that nobody became a hashtag this weekend. But the next thing I just wanted to bring up real quick was, I don't know if a lot of people has been talking about it, but Akon is trying to get, which he's already started, and he's already got a lot achieved. He's trying to get electricity for 600 million people in Africa.
That is amazing.
That's amazing. And he said that when they were interviewing him, trying to play him like he's the dummy, and he was just like, the lady was saying there's so many unfinished projects in Africa, what are you planning on doing to make sure that this really happens? He said, because I'm going to use the people who live in the community to help to do this. They bring people from wherever they're from to come and fix whatever.
Yeah, it's
he's using the Africans
with the tools or whatever that they got from somewhere else to help fix. But the thing about it is, it kind of was overshadowed because when it came out, it was the whole big Caitlyn thing.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't that popular in the news.
He's trying to get 600 million electricity for 600 million people in Africa, but he's also getting the solar panels. He's trying to get them at least on 1 million homes.
Yeah, because that's how another way it's going to help out, because I think the Africans that he is getting to work on it from the communities, they're working on the solar panels or something like that. I was reading it, but I read it last week when it first came out. But I thought it was amazing.
It is, and he said that it's been a couple of times where he's tried to go over there to do certain things, but they didn't have electricity in certain spots. And that just goes to show you how ungrateful we are as Americans, because we have everything. We are constantly complaining when we really have everything. It's a privilege over there to have clean water and electricity.
And we just have water, we use it up, leave a shit running all day long.
Everybody's upstairs, but she left the living room TV on, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? Is that ghost watching the TV?
I I'm always flipping the light off. I'm turning somebody's TV off. I'm unplugging somebody's something. Because it's just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. But shout out to Akon. And I'm really sorry that happened. Something else had happened. I can't remember what happened. Something else had happened where another event had got overshadowed by something that had happened. I can't remember what it was. It was something else important, but I'm sorry that this got overshadowed because a lot of people need to know about this. Like, this is what people should be reposted. But anyway, moving on to the Duggars. I started watching some of their interview. I didn't get to watch because the two oldest girls, Jessa and Jill, were two of the ones who were touched. Because the Duggars don't want to use molested. The ones that were touched, they had an interview. So I didn't get to watch that. I got to watch the mother and the father's interview because I kept hearing so much about it, and I saw Whoopi Goldberg going off about it because he had just kept bringing God in it. Like he kept bringing God in it, and so I watched most. Well,
you know they're churchy and they're gaudy, so that of course.
Right, but it was just a lot of people. It wasn't just Whoopi. It was a lot of people offended that he was trying to. It was almost as if he was trying to use God as a cover up. To be honest,
because I haven't watched it because the thing is I'm really not that interested. I just think it's disgusting. Right. So I haven't really looked up much of it.
Right. So basically, what a lot of people was mad about, what I was feeling some type of way about, was the mother and the father are really trying to make it seem like this is nothing major. That's number one.
Mm-hmm. That's because I don't know why people take molestation and rape and touching and just put it under the rug like it's something that happens. It is something that happens, but it's disgusting, and we need to talk about it so it can be stopped.
So it was 5 girls, one including the babysitter. I don't.
Oh, did they pick the dress yet?
I really don't. I don't know. But
the babysitter.
The babysitter. It was 4 of the daughters, and it was a babysitter, and. Jim Bob was basically just like, well, it wasn't really, too bad because it's like, he kind of touched them over top of their clothes or, while they were sleeping, and he's never physically gone in and touched them.
He's still a pervert.
Now that's what they said happened with the babysitter. The babysitter was asleep on the couch, and while she was asleep, he was like,
he wasn't trying to wake up.
I really don't know.
Maybe it was the emergency and he was trying to wake up.
So, they were asking him, why did you still launch a show? When you knew all of this was going on with your family, why didn't you get him the help that he needed? He said that he had heard from several people that for molesters and people it's like not an organization, a groups for it. Mm-hmm. And he said that he heard that none of the outcomes were really good, so he just decided not to put him in it.
Like support groups and stuff.
Right. So then he ended up getting him some type of counseling and stuff, and they said he came back fine. And he was just asking well, once he got back, were you still afraid for the other kids and stuff? And they were like, no, because he was a changed person and he knew that he had a problem. He came to us and he knew that he had a problem, and just like God did when he had all of his people and then he had the one person who was being bad, just because that one person was being bad, that didn't mean that we were only going to take care of the whole village and just leave him out of the village and all this other bullshit.
You're not going
The mother's retarded.
Of course, she has 19 kids.
Let's be clear.
Why would you have all them kids?
The mother is clearly retarded. After watching this interview, the woman doesn't have it all. And I'm convinced that somebody sat down and told them what they needed to say.
Of course they did.
And I think that Jim Bob slaps her every now and then.
I don't think Jim Bob slaps her, honestly. I
do.
I don't think it's any type of that going on.
I do. She looks scared to answer. She would look at him.
I feel like the type of life they live, their religion, their community, or whatever, is really what the husband says goes. I don't think I feel like she's almost brainwashed. I don't feel like he abuses her physically. But yeah, that shit is gross. And I just don't understand, your child touched your other children. Granted, you can't condemn that one child and make him go away, but something in you have you have to feel like you have to be a protector, or it has to make you feel on edge that at any given time it can happen again. And for you not to think that it can happen again, something is wrong with you.
Yeah. This is gonna be my last time talking about it because the show is gone. It's just gross to me, like especially how they trying to make it seem like it's not. What
and see,
it
that's
really
the thing.
is.
Like that's what's making it gross.
It's gross.
You're not saying like making it. It's rape. Granted, they were children. He was a child. Whatever. Nonetheless, it's still molestation. Like let's just say what it is.
Right, and then you got to think about how. That's why I want to see the daughters interview. You have to think about how they feel like. We're the victims, even though they were little, and that's what he was saying. He was like, most of them were little, so they don't even remember or know what happened. Excuse me? Whatever. Because I don't care what my 3-year-old or 5-year-old does not remember about their 15-year-old brother touching them. I know.
Right, and then I just don't know how I would have felt like, because I don't have kids, but I couldn't have felt that comfortable with him in the house with my children.
That's what she was asking, were they under watch? And she was like, yeah, you know, the girls had their own separate, the boys had their own separate, whatever. They've been had their own separate, bitch. We ain't.
Right.
I was watching the Duggars in the very beginning, and I stopped watching. I know what your house looked like. I saw it when y'all built that bitch from the ground up. I'm on to y'all. Anyway, moving on to the question of the day, which is, how do we feel about publicly shaming children? Because recently,
I love it.
Let me finish. Recently, because there was a lot of different blogs talking about, you know, just these past couple of weeks, how do you feel about it? Because more and more parents are doing it. So recently, a little girl in Washington killed herself. She committed suicide because her father had found her, she had did some grown shit. So, you know, he cut her hair and basically had a video of her, you know, saying that she was sorry and just like the rest of them do. You know, I'm sorry, I'm only 13, I'm not this, I'm still a child, blah, blah, blah. But what is crazy is he didn't even get the chance to post the video. He didn't get the chance to post the video, and she jumped off of a bridge.
See, and the thing is, you can't blame that public shame because she didn't even get shamed yet. You can't blame the fault on that. And she probably had a mental problem.
They felt like that. They said they feel like by her knowing that he was going to do it, that's why she did.
No, I feel she had a mental problem. That's usually people who kill themselves. Something's wrong with them in the mind. So, here's my thing about it. It's like a two-way street because, like, I can understand you trying to, you know, discipline your kids. You want to embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass you, blah, 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 blah. You want to be grown, I'm going to show you that you're not grown. Okay. But it's also like a thirst trap, too, because if the crime or whatever, or the bad thing that they did wasn't over the internet, then I feel like it's no point in shaming them on the internet.
Right.
Like that little girl who was it's like a video of her, like she's on the floor like twerking and all that, and in the middle of her video twerking, her father's coming in to beat her.
Yeah.
I feel like that should have got posted because she was on the internet being grown and nasty. But if you like just come home and like you don't have a good report card or something like that, I feel like that's not a reason to, you know, like publicly shame your child on the internet. Beat his ass, punish him, and that's it.
I feel like up until I was reading about this story that it was okay because there's no better way to get your child. And it's so funny, my friend Jamaica does this to her kids all the time. She says there's no better way to get them than to embarrass them because they hate to be embarrassed.
But I mean, it depends on the type of child you have too. Because like if you have a child that, like her children, like I think they old enough to take a beating. So like I'll take a beating because you know nobody's going to. So I have to embarrass you. Like that's different. But like when you have a child, I feel like that's young enough that you can just pop them, put them on punishment, and you know to try to rectify the situation. Then you should, but it shouldn't be like.
Well, I mean, like I was saying, I was for it up until I read this story because most of you guys follow me on Instagram. I've posted me making Kari write pages and posting it on a Instagram page, and I actually told her the last time I did it, I was like, so everybody can see that you know you want to put your middle finger up. So I'll show them how you had to write until your middle finger was hurting. You know what I mean? But I just feel like after this, I wouldn't chance it. Like, and I'm not even saying like in my position because I have an 8-year-old. I'm talking about like these 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds.
Yeah, I would say I don't think that Cardi's gonna jump off of a roof.
Right, like I don't think that, and I don't think that every child will, but you just don't. I wouldn't want to take that risk with my 13-year-old because the world is just so crazy now.
Before, like he didn't even get that posted, but once she got caught, she automatically was like, you know, I'm going to kill myself because I'm going to be punished. Because you never really know. That, like, y'all can say, like, oh, because he was, you know, he recorded her and he was going to post it. That's why she killed herself. But you don't really know that because he never got to post it. He never got to publicly shame her. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he did say that he was going to post it.
But he didn't get the chance.
Right, he didn't get to post it.
Like, she didn't get shamed yet. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she didn't get shamed.
Hold on. Let me tell you exactly what... Let me tell you what happened real quick, because it was one little part where they said, "Such a cute little girl."
She is so cute.
Okay, so the father was like, "This is the consequences for the consequences of getting messed up." The father said to the camera, Then but I can't believe that he cut her hair. Like, this was a girl. I don't know what type of shit
I feel like the
on.
cutting of the hair was a bit too much. That's probably what made her kill herself. You cut my damn hair. I'm bald. I look like a boy. I'm about to go crazy. Like, you might not, you know what I'm saying? It might not be because of the video. It could be just because he hurt her feelings that bad. By cutting her hair, she felt like she had nothing else to do but to kill herself.
Wait a minute. He didn't post it. Somebody else did.
What?
They say the police believe an unidentified third party uploaded the video thinking it would help, while her father may have only intended the video to be a personal reminder for his
so
daughter's
he was punishing her like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and
whoever did upload it, I bet you they're feeling pretty suicidal right now.
That's terrible.
Because it's your fault. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, that's... But that's over, like, by now saying it was a third party, that's overstepping your boundaries. And people need to know what your boundaries are as not a person's parent.
Right.
So, I mean, because I really don't know how that whole step-parent thing goes, because I had a step-parent, but by the time I got one, I was pretty much grown. But as, like, growing up, I just feel like it's something... Well, you know, you had a step-parent all your life. Is it, like, some things that are just, like, step-parents don't do? Like, did y'all get beaten by him?
Yes. But he wasn't a big beater, so, I mean... If it was like, if he was beating somebody, he was going to beat all of
everybody
us. Like, it wasn't like no special treatment. I'm only going to beat my kids. Like... Because I had been with him since I was a child.
That makes sense too. So I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to some stuff, it should be a boundary. So, but I mean, I don't know because I don't have kids. So.
Y'all come and tell me how y'all feel about the whole public shaming. But moving on to Beyonce, who announced in the middle of, you know, the NBA Finals that she had this announcement to announce tomorrow morning. So let me first just say this to all of you because I just don't understand what the problem is here. I don't understand why everybody is so upset and zapping out. What exactly did y'all think Beyonce was going to say?
Like, she doesn't have any new music out. She's already toured. What did you think she was going to say?
When have y'all ever known Beyonce to come on Good Morning America and say, I'm working on my new album?
The last time Beyonce was on Good Morning America, her album was already out, and did she already have Blue? Or she was she was like, hurry up and doing something so she had Blue when she had on the yellow outfit.
She's never going to do that. She's never going to come on Good Morning America and say, oh yeah, I'm doing a tour. Like,
I don't understand what y'all thought was going to happen.
Did y'all think she was about to announce that she was pregnant? Like, this is why I keep telling y'all that all of the Beehive is not the same.
Some of them are children.
Because the fact that there are people, the Beehive is attacking Beyonce, I find it hilarious. Like,
it's retarded.
You kidding me? Going under her picture, posting meat, posting pictures of chicken wings and ribs. Since she went on Good Morning America to talk more about her vegan diet.
The thing about it is, let's just say this: if your stupid ass called out of work to see what Beyonce had to post, something is really fucking wrong with you. And you shouldn't be harassing Beyonce, you should be harassing yourself. it's no way I would have called out of work to hear what Beyonce had to say on Good Morning America. It's Good Morning America knowing damn well it probably wasn't going to come on till the very end. It was only going to be 45 seconds. I'm not calling out of work for that. Beyonce ain't calling out of work for me. Like,
I mean, I'm not even shaming anybody for calling out. I'm shaming you for calling out. For what? Like, what exactly were you calling out for? Like
it's not bee season. So that's what I'm saying. It's nothing going on for you to be like, oh yeah, Beyonce about to do like a sneak performance, or like, what did you think was coming on?
That's why I went back to my original question. Why did y'all think that it would be? I instantly knew that it was going to be about her diet. Like, I key with a couple of the Beehive that was like, I swear it's about exercising on her vegan diet. I'm a zap.
I had put on poster like, oh my god, if she is talking about this vegan diet, I'm going to personally send her a box of Popeyes. But, like, it was a joke. Like, y'all really went crazy for a second. For what, though?
And then attacked Good Morning America. And Robin,
poor Robin. It's her job. Y'all need to get a damn job. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
But anyway, she was just basically, you know, talking about how she is now on this vegan diet, and it's been the easiest diet that she's ever been able to handle. It's a plant-based diet also. And her and I can't think of the guy's name, it starts with an M. They're trying to get together where they can start having delivery vegan meals, because instantly I was like, because and it was so funny because it was all these people on Twitter like, now everybody gonna want to be vegan, but like for like
Tiffany's been wanting to be vegan.
Yeah, I've been saying I wanted to be vegan because I'm just not having a good time with meat right now, and I was like, oh my god, like, how the fuck are you supposed to become vegan if you don't have like somebody personally delivering your meals, or you are fucking looking at what's it called that we just went on for meal party? Pinterest and shit, like looking up, because there's only but so much you can do. I mean, now it's a lot, but I was like, that's a really good idea. I like the little
I feel like if they do it, Tiffany, you really should look into it.
I should.
Because she wants to be vegan. I really don't know much about that life, so
I just think that y'all need to chill out. And if you are a part of that Beehive who was attacking Beyonce, I'm ashamed. I'm truly ashamed. Like, this is what people talk about when they say the Beehive have no chill. How the hell the Beehive want to attack
Beyonce? Like,
I don't comprehend.
It makes no sense.
Like, seriously, come
and y'all know she crazy. Like, she about to be like, oh, I'm not gonna go on tour for like another 2 years because y'all are disrespectful and ungrateful.
So the next thing I want to talk about is I don't have all the information on this, so I don't want the people who are super technical and into technology to attack me, but the ending part, the only part that I needed to hear, well, I did hear that the iPhone 7 is about to come out, so I guess it's good that I didn't get the 6 yet, but they are launching Apple Music, basically like a Tidal, but better. Like, for $14.99 you can get 6 people on your plan.
Hold on, because it's the whole iTunes library on it. The whole iTunes library. Do you know how much music is in the whole iTunes library? As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness.
Like, okay, so I was just sitting back. I was talking to my boo-boo Graham. I know he's watching right now, and I was just like, okay, I was already thinking, so when I saw his tweet, I was like, okay, we on the same page here, because if Apple was doing this, of course Beyonce and Jay-Z are sitting back like, okay, what the fuck are we about to do? Like, we have to do something major. Quick. This is going to launch June the 30th. So they need to hurry up. So that's why I said the same thing. Well, shit. Let me sit back and see what Tidal about to
we really about to get free tickets to go to stuff. Because I'm excited.
I'm going to need something, because I don't know what I'm going to do, because Drake's light-skinned ass announced that he's dropping his new album on there.
Yo, did you hear that he got $19 million for doing this? He was with Tidal and he pulled out at the last minute because Apple offered him $19 million. I would have pulled the fuck out of Tidal quick.
I'm sure they understood.
And they understand.
I'm sure they understood.
Come on.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's a good deal.
Look,
we
about to have both.
That's a good ass deal. But yeah, that's why I said I don't know what I'm gonna do. So when this does happen, like, can we still buy stuff from iTunes?
You can buy stuff from iTunes, but it's like the music that Apple Music is streaming from is from iTunes. So it's like you don't have to. It's going to be like Tidal, like that. But you know how like Tidal has so much music. Well, so is Apple, because iTunes already has more music than anybody else in the world. So it's like you're already winning with this.
And it's coming to Android too. Theirs is coming in the fall.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Everything was good until I heard about Drake.
Yo, that $14.99
for 5 people?
For 6 people?
I'm sorry, 6 people.
Please.
Like somebody said, like all of our friends can pitch in and put 2 something in that bitch, and we all got.
No, we got like 6 different Apple devices, so we don't need no new friends.
I don't know, but I'm sitting back and watching because I know Beyonce and Jay-Z are cooking up something, bitch.
Yo, B, I'm trying to go to Made in America in LA.
Anyway, what was I about to say? The light is blinding me. The people in the other room are distracting me. The fan is stressing me out. Maya Campbell.
Oh, poor thing.
I don't know. I pulled up her stuff because I was like, do a lot of people know who Maya Campbell is? Okay. I know Maya Campbell she played on In the House.
Yes.
She played on In the House with LL Cool J. What else did she played?
She played on a movie too. She's so pretty. I'm so sad that this happened.
I am too. Okay. She was on Poetic Justice. I just can't remember what part. Like she wasn't in a big part of it.
I don't know what she was on Poetic Justice.
Yeah, she's just in the.
Hold on, was she the little girl? One of like the little kids?
Yeah, she was a little girl. I do remember that. Okay, but let's just use In the House.
Right.
If you don't know what In the House is, just Google it. Instantly, you'll remember. But she's like a crackhead.
I've been watching her videos all week.
Like a crackhead and a prostitute.
Yo, did you see her trying to sell the used flat-ons in the bathroom?
She was trying to sell used flat-ons. She was twerking for like drugs. This is not the first couple of videos that have come out. And she recently has been pleading for Iyanla. She was on Iyanla in 2012. She was recently pleading to get back on there for Iyanla to help her, and Iyanla denied her. And I was just like, first of all, for ratings, why would she deny her? That's number 1. Number 2, if she's really legit, why would she deny her? Number 3, what if Maya Campbell dies, Iyanla?
Yeah, that's probably right.
That just goes to that makes me feel like Iyanla is not legit.
Right, like that's what I was saying. Like, why would she not help?
I bet you if she would have called Dr. Phil's ass, Dr. Phil would have helped, and he helped Nick Gordon. Like,
I don't understand that. Like, this woman really needs help. And it's nice because you always see like crackheads and people who are really bad on drugs, but you can see the beauty in them, what they used to look like. But we've seen it reverse. Like, we've seen how beautiful she is, and now she just looks. She needs help. Like, she's asking for help. So I don't understand, Iyanla. I don't.
You and Oprah get it together.
Because they even got a little thing where everybody's supposed to be at Oprah and Iyanla begging them to help Maya because everybody's very concerned. But all the best to Maya Campbell. Like I said, if you don't know who she is,
I was so sad. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Okay, so we're on to Tanea time real quick. Let me just talk first.
I'm sick of talking about him, honestly.
We talked to Chris Brown for literally 20 minutes last week, so it was just so funny because all the things that I said it's going to happen again. Chris is going to act crazy again. The very next day. No, it wasn't next day. It was like Friday or Thursday.
Yeah, like Thursday.
He was right back being a psychopath. And what I do want to really say is, like, if y'all really, like, I know y'all think I be joking and stuff. No, something's really
wrong with Chris Brown. And if y'all don't see it, like, Chris Brown needs help too. Like, I'm begging Iyanla and Oprah to help him too. Something is wrong with this man. Okay, so, bam. Karuchi's at the club, you know, chilling with her best friend Christina Milian's having an event. This crazy ass nigga buys a table and comes and sits next to her like at a party. Like, who does that? Like, we're not together. I broke up with you because you had a baby on me with somebody I knew. You knew you had a baby and you didn't tell me until you told the world. Okay, so we broke up because of you. You think it's okay for you to get a table right next to mine? He probably was alone. Like that's like because I keep on playing in my hands. Can you imagine him at the table like this? Mm-hmm. Just like looking straight at her like a creep. So she leaves pissed off. He follows her on the way to the car. First of all, Karrueche, you're making enough money now. Stop using Uber. Either way, she's waiting for her Uber to come. They all talking like it's like pictures of them on the street or whatever. He's saying something to her. You can see like her homeboys right there, her friends, like people are around her. They go to get in the car. This MFer pushes past her friends, goes to get in the car and tells a friend, if you don't move, I'll move you. What? Chris Brown, what? Like, what's wrong with you, Chris Brown? Okay, bam. They drive off together, but he gets strapped off to wherever he's going. She goes home. Bam, this nigga ends up at her house that night, outside. He's probably like calling her name, acting all types of crazy. The neighbors had to call the police because he was making so much noise. Chris Brown, when does it end? Like, when does it stop? When do you let this girl just live? Like, give her I guess he felt like, he gave her some space and that should have been enough. But the thing is, like, Chris, it's not enough. Like, that's not enough. Like,
the thing is, Chris, it's your fault.
It's your fault. And I feel like, Chris, if you want her back, you just need to wait until she feels like she might want you back. Like, you can't make her want you.
The good thing in this situation, Chris, is we can really tell that you really do love this girl.
Right. Like, that's the thing. Like, we can tell that you love her, and that's fine. But love ain't enough.
It's
like,
scary.
right now, Karrueche she's really doing her own thing. She's working. Her new show is about to come out in, like, 2 days. Like, she's really trying to pull herself away from Chris Brown. And it's crazy that she just did this interview, and when she did the interview with Big Boy, and she told Big Boy, she was like, I really, really try my best for us not to be together. She was like, even though it's so small, like a little Hollywood, whatever, she really, really tries to avoid him. If she knows he's going to be somewhere, she either doesn't go or she goes in a separate way. Like, she really tries to avoid him at all costs because she doesn't want things to be awkward. And this MFer is outside of her house acting two types of crazy. But then it doesn't even end there. He does the same exact thing the next night. He does the same exact thing the very next night because after that, they end up telling each other, like, oh, we can meet up, at a restaurant or whatever. They meet up at the restaurant, same shit happens. He is crazy. Like, just continue to pray for Chris Brown, pray for his mind, pray for him and the decisions that he makes. Something's wrong with him.
I honestly feel like at this point that Karrueche might get back with Chris Brown. That she really might be trying her best to stay away from him, and for them try to be apart. But I really do believe that they are going to end up being back together, and
because she probably really, really loves him, but right now she probably just like let us fall back in love if we're going to be together. Like, let me do me, you do you, and if we end up back together, that's the thing. But what I just don't like is all of the Karrueche, like, that stupid bitch. Like, until you are dealing with a psychotic, rich celebrity, you really can't judge her. Like, and Chris, like him, like everyone's like, she wants to be seen, like him following her. It looks kind of crazy though. Like, I don't want a crazy person sitting outside my house at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, as much as I love you and I might want some attention, like, I don't want that kind of, so I'm like, y'all are messing with, regular niggas, regular psychotic niggas that don't even have money. Like, this is a crazy man with money. We don't even know how far he can go.
Fatal attraction. I mean, I was about to say something, but I just feel like it's no need for me to because Tanae is just so passionate about Chris Brown.
You can say, go ahead, Tiff.
I already did. Like,
it's just too much. Like, Chris Brown, shit. Go to some type of rehab in Colorado, in the mountains, just you and yourself, some dance moves and some yoga. I'm
worried for Karrueche. At this point point, like, first of all, Chris Brown knows that cameras are following
Remind me of
him.
like The Bodyguard.
Like you know that people are following you. You know the cameras are going to see this, and at this point, he just doesn't care. So the things that he does out in front of the camera, imagine the things that he's going to do behind them.
Yo, to know that Chris Brown was outside her door, like yelling, and then like, 'cause she's never called the police on them. It's only the neighbors. It's just like, are you that much of a nut? Like, what's wrong with you? What's his mother doing right now? Like, how does she feel about his acting?
Probably playing with royalty. But yeah, all the best breasts. That's the Chris Brown cause I don't have time. I don't like. I really don't want to talk about Chris Brown anymore. I don't. I did have one here about Chris Brown and Kylie, but that doesn't even.
That doesn't matter because Kylie's an idiot.
It doesn't even matter. But moving on to the finale of Kandi's ski trip. I'm just going to tell y'all real quick in a couple of words how I feel about the entire thing. Because they could have just made it one big dumbass video and we could have got it over.
How long does it come on? Like an hour?
Yeah.
They could have smashed all that into 1 hour.
So here's the thing. Nothing's changed if you ask me. Mama Joyce is a snake. She's bitter. She's angry. And her sisters really did make a very valid point in saying that, you know, she does take out most of her anger on out on Karma, Kandi's best friend, and Todd, because she can't, you know, Kandi, you see what Kandi did. Kandi ain't nipping shit in the bud.
She buying her new house.
She rather lose her husband. Thank God she got some people who really love her and that want to stick around, because I ain't the one. I couldn't be Todd or Karma, because I would have been dipped on Kandi. But the whole thing is, her family is disrespectful. Her mother is extremely disrespectful. I feel bad because Riley and Kayla want things to be better, but they're not. Like, I feel like it was just for show. Like, they tried to pretend that they burned all of their issues, but this whole thing was pointless because her family was ungrateful the entire time and nothing got settled.
I don't trust Mama Joyce's ass
at all.
I told her while we was watching, I said, I wish I had Todd's like email so I could be like, yo, watch out for her old ass. Like, you just can't trust her.
Kandi, no more sideshows, and don't have your mother.
Can we just talk about when her and Carmen was talking, and she gonna tell Carmen, because you look better from the beginning. Mama Joyce, do you not know how you looked in the beginning? Like,
I kind of, you know how I like a plain Jane. I kind of like old Mama Joyce. She was fat,
right,
with her own hair done. Now
trying
she
to
got
get in the girdle,
a bang rap, telling people she had beat their ass.
Talking about she wanted Kandi's hair. That was the most, that argument right there really made no sense. She want to talk about Carmen West wearing something of Kandi's when they were in high school. Both of them are 30 and over. Like, they've been out of high school for like almost 20 years probably. What is wrong with you?
Thank you, God, that it's over. That's all I can say.
I'm so happy that that show is over. It's just so annoying.
On to Kim and Nene's new show coming up. I just hope it's way better because I can't. I can't still. But real quick, Power came on this weekend. Shout out to my Power fans because we were definitely counting down. I had watched it all weekend so I could get myself ready. And let me just tell y'all something. Because I love when a show picks right back up where it left. So it definitely did that. Ghost / Jamie / Jane / Mr. St. Patrick / Omari Hardwick. Baby, you know how they said you get them flashbacks of what you was doing with your boo, and then like you just feel it in your whole body, just be like, woo.
What are you talking about?
Me and Ghost haven't even done nothing, and that's what he done. That's why I got sucked into Power.
I didn't know where you were going with that story. I was just like,
yo,
what?
Because first of all, I'm Team Angie. These Angie and Ghost sexy.
I am not Team Angie. I feel like, you know what? I hope she turns his ass over into the police.
But also what I want to say, like I told y'all, I didn't want to talk anybody into watching Power, but you know, if you like stuff like Belly, Set It Off, Menace to Society, all of that, Power is the show for you. But before I start talking about Power, what I do want to say is y'all really, really, really have to stop comparing Power to Empire. Because after I really sat and watched Power, after I sat and really, really watched Power the other day, they have nothing in common. They talking about a music company. Power is talking about
drugs.
Dope. Like, no. So I can't wait. So I just need y'all, people who are watching Power, to comment. If y'all want me to start reviewing Power, I will do it. Let me know. But also this Friday, Orange is the New Black starts June the 12th. I was supposed to be off so I can watch it. I don't know if I'm going to be off anymore, so I might just be binge watching it all weekend, but I can't fucking wait. I really cannot wait. Like, I can't wait because I'm in love with Alex Wallace. Oh my god, I can't wait. But let me get into the quote of the day. Wrap this up. I'm reading actually a friend of mine who I used to work with status because it just was something good. I felt like it was good for me, so it was good for somebody else. So it says, everyone is not meant to be your friend. Even the people you consider your friends, and that's okay. Life is about change, evolution. Friendships are not excluded from this nature's law. Instead of being upset, embrace the encounter and remain thankful for the experience. Don't fault those who may not know as much or seen as much. This is your journey and no one else's. Enjoy it as much as you can and as happily.
That was nice.
That was real.
It was a mouthful, but it was nice.
It was real.
Before we end this show, I would like to say shout out and congratulations to Serena.
Shout out to Serena.
She did that shit this weekend.
I didn't think she was going to. Serena getting
She acted up.
She definitely got to run for her money though.
Right.
But anyway, if there are enough topics, we'll be back on Thursday. If not, we'll be back on Monday for our new video. I hope you all have a good week. We have to go now because our house is getting a little bit rowdy. And yeah, we'll be back. Make sure if this is your first time watching, you subscribe, go watch some old videos, like, comment. I love to talk back and forth, let's interact. Make sure those questions that I ask, y'all come under and respond because I be needing to know. Because me and Tanae usually be on the other side of each other, so it's good to get the third person's opinion and not none of my friends because they all jump on Tanae's side. But make sure y'all share this video, tell a friend to tell a friend, and as always, if you didn't know,
now you know.
Now you know
that there is no show like the show with me and Tiffany because we are the shit.
That's enough.